Rock on, folks. I am the Mighty Plantain, and I've got something interesting for you this time around. This is Megawheat. Yeah, look at that badass looking beer. This is a collaboration brew from Stone, Marble, and Odell. It's a double IPA with a thrashing of Motueka, Mosaic, Mandarina, Bavaria hops. I'm going to read the bottle. I love reading the Stone bottles. Rock hard and carry a big glass. Independently brewed and produced by Stone, Marble, and Odell. Kick back and crank it up. We've done all the brewing, the we being Stone and the special guest appearances of two heavy hitters in the indie craft beer industry, New Mexico's Marble and Colorado's Odell. I think I've heard of Odell before, not Marble, so they must be smaller folks. Credited with 58 years of brewing chops, our trio built a wheat ale foundation on the classic C hops. They're making a play on words of musical chords here. Then we rocked a pure hop triad of M hops to achieve a supercharged succession of orange, tangerine, lemon, lime, spice, and dankness. The undulating riffs of Motueka, Mosaic, and Mandarina Bavaria hops slash through the wheat haze with equal footing, never playing one over one another. The cacophony of flavor is what fans would expect from a name like Megawheat. So join us as we forge ahead on a path that directly leads to the main stage and then off the front of it into the crowd. If you feel the urge to smash the bottle afterward, don't. That's what guitars are for. I think I'd rather smash the bottle than an expensive guitar, but honestly, even in my neighborhood, smashing bottles in the street is pretty much frowned upon. So, very interesting. A double IPA wheat beer. Megawheat. I mean, come on. Yeah, Stone's a little in your face, but that seems even a little bit over the top for them. Maybe not. Let's see what the beer tastes like, and we'll decide then. Well, this comes in at 8.4% alcohol by volume, so it's not quite hitting the double digits, but edging pretty close. It's probably going to be pretty badass in that regard, and I may have poured that a little too aggressively, but cut it short just in time. Awesome. Drink fresh. I was looking to see if it listed the IBUs on here, but it does not list the IBUs unless I'm just overlooking it. But it's probably right up there. I think I'm getting a whiff of citrus and tangerine right now. That actually smells awesome from here. I've noticed that a lot of breweries are starting to do the heavily hopped wheat beers because the wheat beer gives it just a little bit of a backbone, not too much, but it allows a lot of the hop esters to really come through in the aroma and the taste, and I kind of like it if it's done right. Other times the beer tends to not have enough of a backbone, and it just tastes like hop water. I mean, if anybody's going to get it right, Stone is, and I can't imagine that a couple of indie craft collaborators would do this wrong. So if Stone's working with them, they got to know their stuff. There's a bit of a dank undertone, like they mentioned, to the tangerine, but I'm mostly getting that sweet citrus of tangerine. Back here, more of a sharp, biting citrus, which is interesting. If you get up closer, you get a different aroma. And that sharp, biting citrus is still there, but it's kind of overpowered by this sweet tangerine citrus and then a bit of dankness underneath. That's really interesting. And back here, I'm getting the sharper citrus notes like lemon. Huh. I like that. It's got an extremely light mouthfeel, but again, it's not too light. It's got a bit of a backbone there. I should have given you a look at the beer. It's a pale orangish color, And it actually is kind of cloudy, slightly effervescent. A slightly ugly beer, honestly. Just not aesthetically pleasing to me, but I don't like the cloudy ones that much anyway. In terms of looks, I've started to appreciate more of their tastes, because sometimes, especially with the hoppy beers, that's a particulate that's suspended in there that gives it actually a bit of more of a stronger hop flavor. And the aroma's changed a little bit more. I'm getting some more earthy dankness coming through. Almost like fresh turned soil with a bit of citrus in there. Like I said, still a surprisingly light mouthfeel and a very nice combination of hop flavors. It's definitely a wheat beer. There's a little bit of that wheaty. I can't think of any other way to describe it. Just a bit of a wheaty tanginess to it that blends right in with the hop flavors. And I am getting that sweet citrus, the sharp citrus, and that dankness in there as well. It's almost a little resiny in the finish, but not in a bad way. Very interesting, very easy to drink, very complex. Personally, I'm not digging it to the point where I'm willing to hit this with a 5 out of 5, even though it is very complex and the beer is kind of evolving as I taste it. I'm not getting anything new, different, or unique out of it, other than the fact that it is really, really hoppy without being overpowering, and it's so smooth and easy to drink without having no backbone whatsoever. It's kind of almost on that line where it almost has no backbone and it's too light, but you can get just enough of that weediness and enough body to it that it's not like hop water. So I want to give this a 4 out of 5 because it's not quite blowing me away, but it is really, really impressing me with how well put together it is and how enjoyable it is to drink. I'm loving it, and you should check it out yourself. Hit me up down in the comments, the email link down below. Love to hear if you agree or disagree what you think about this beer. While you're down there, make sure to hit me up with a like and a share. And if you really enjoyed the video, subscribe so you get a notification every time I post a new video. Hopefully you're getting some value out of them. At least giving you an idea as to whether or not you'll enjoy the beer. But whether you think I like it or not, always pays to try it for yourself, especially something from a brewery like Stone, and a little bit of collaboration. Honestly, it's making me interested to see what Marble and Odell are bringing to the table on their own, and I kind of hope they make their way up here so I can try them out, because I don't do much traveling. Anyway, thanks for checking the video out, folks. Till next time, cheers. Now, a little while back, we did a bit of a comparison with the Not Your Father's Hard Root Beer review.
Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for the beer, man. So, highly recommended by you. The Extreme Beer Fest this weekend. We'll be able to get a hold of, I believe it's the American